Hello and welcome to Computers Today. I'm Mark.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Brad.
And we're here to talk about home theater systems today. First off, we just want to introduce ourselves. My name is Mark, and I own Geeks to You Computer Repair. You can see my website at the bottom there. You can go there and check us out. We are a local computer repair company. We come to your home and repair your computer, set up your wireless network, and do anything and everything computer related.
My name is Andrew. I work in healthcare as a quality improvement coordinator, and I use technology in a variety of ways. You're going to see some of that tonight. And Brad, what do you do?
My name is Brad Putoff. I used to be a pharmaceutical rep 30 days ago. Now I just live next to the 17th Street Market.
So anyways, he's kind of our charity work for the day, but...
Yeah. Due to the bad economy.
Right.
Brad's now on TV. Hey, that's a step up, isn't it?
I think so. Well, it's good to have you back.
I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
All right, so first things first, we're going to go over my website, and I want to tell you about all the things on there. That way you can utilize it to help you in your computer problems. So first we're going to switch over. All right. This is actually a topic we're going to be getting to in a little bit. But first off, we're going to open up Firefox or Internet Explorer. And then we're going to go to www.geeks2you.net.
So I want to stop you for a second while you're setting up. So, Mark, that's entirely free, everything on that webpage?
Yes. It's all something I give to all my clients and just open knowledge out there for people to be looking at and to help them out.
Well, cool. I'll bring it right back up for you.
All right. So, as you can see, this is the website. And first off, we used to have a talk radio show on the Jolt AM, and you can go here and you can listen to all of our previous shows. These two, if you have a website, you should definitely listen to these as we get some great advice on there. Next thing, there's a new virus that's hit the stream right now. If you see any of these type of messages on your computer, do not pay. They asked you to pay about $90 to install this software to be able to remove the virus. And the virus will steal your identity and stuff like that. So keep that in mind.
I'm going to bring you back on screen here for a second. So with that virus, that's basically a phishing scam, is that right?
Yes, it's a phishing scam.
So if they do get your information, they're probably going to take a lot more than the...
Exactly. I'm sure they'll charge you $90 to make sure you have correct credit card information. Mm-hmm. But from there, then they're going to go to town on you.
Okay, cool.
Plus, just the hassle of having to go through all that documentation and everything, too.
You might want to cancel your card if that happens.
Right. Exactly. I would definitely recommend canceling your card, getting some type of identity theft service on there.
Okay.
On your social security number.
Let's show that one more time, just so
right.
our viewers can kind of see that one more time.
Once again, you can see the screens of what the virus looks like. This is very important to see this one right here. Download Win Antivirus Pro 2006. It makes it look like it's part of Windows by using the Win, and it makes it this just looks like a standard message from Windows. So just keep in mind and watch out for that.
I did want to say also, actually today I was attacked by a real similar virus at work, and
this is the virus you were hit by.
Yeah, I unfortunately I had AVG on there and I was able to remove it.
Gotcha.
But that can certainly be a problem.
All right, let's get back to the website now.
Sounds good.
All right, so you can look at the pricing stuff. That's something else. And under frequently asked questions, that's just about the company. The most important thing here is the links section. On here, there is a link to a free antivirus software. This is called AVG, and it's made by a company called Greasesoft. This is what I recommend for everybody's computer. You should definitely have some type of antivirus software on your computer, and this one's free, so there's no reason not to have it. The next thing is a website to get the Windows updates on, and you should always have your computer up to date. This is an anti-spyware tool called Spybot Search and Destroy, and this will help remove the virus. I'm not sure if it'll also remove that specific virus. AVG should handle that. If not, Spybot can help. Adaware is another tool that's not really used too much anymore. I got to actually remove that one on there. This is a program called CCleaner, which is used to remove all temporary files in the computer and just give it a general cleaning.
I wanted to say one thing about CCleaner. A nice thing about it, by removing temporary files, if you're looking at things at work, sometimes you can kind of hide that you've been looking at them.
Good point.
For those of you who are allowed to use MySpace and Facebook.
Yes.
There's a very small, sick percentage of the population that would need something like that, though.
I'm not sure
it's only like 95% of the population. It's tough to find a good worker nowadays. And then Picasso, which is a photo organizing tool. You can scan things and stuff like that. The other thing I want everybody to know is that we have a newsletter for pretty much anybody that wants it, and on there is going to have virus alerts. Like when the Conficker virus struck last week, I sent an email telling if you had it, how to remove it, and things like that. So it's very good to be on this newsletter. I'm going to be doing that for everything that comes out and all things like that.
And that's all completely free?
Yep.
That's great.
All free. And also there'll also be coupons and stuff like that in there too. So it's it'll definitely be beneficial and worth your interest. The last part is the contact. If you have any questions you'd like us to answer on the show, please fill this out and enter your question, and we'll get it to it the very next show. And that'll be we'll do that. And that concludes the website.
Well, cool.
So let's switch over. All right. So you guys ready for our main topic?
I am.
All right. Today we're going to be discussing Anders home theater.
Well, I spent several weeks kind of researching some stuff that's out there, trying to get some good stuff at home. I did some remodeling on my house, and basically I didn't have a whole lot of money to spend, and also my living room isn't very big, so I wanted to sort of move my entertainment center out of visibility so that my room felt bigger. So obviously I upgraded to get a flat screen. And
Smart move.
Well, I'll tell you a little more about that, but I'd like to talk about flat screens in general for a little bit.
Okay. So let's talk about LCD versus plasma. This is the debate that everybody has questions about, and not too many people know the exact specifics or the answers. So first off, the reason why I think that LCD is what you should have. LCD doesn't have as good of an image as plasma. That's its first handicap. That's probably not the only handicap, actually. Plasma, if you are a video junkie, you have to have the colors be exactly perfect. Then I guess plasma would be the better option. But there's many buts in this case. Plasma, for one, it's more expensive. In most cases, it's more expensive. And two, a lot of things can go wrong with it. There's this thing called the dancing red pixels, and that's actually a technician's term. And I'm not even kidding you. I do TV repair as well. I do LCD and plasma repair. And what that is, if you go to like a black screen on your TV, you're going to see these little red dots dancing around the screen. They're going to be all over the place. It's going to look like there's kind of like static on the TV. That's actually a part of the hardware. There's a thing called firmware in the TV that tells the electronic boards how to communicate with each other. And it's that firmware that causes that to happen. This is very common among plasma TVs. And not too many people will notice it at first, or there might be another problem. Then when you get that problem fixed, you look at your TV, and all of a sudden, it's got these red pixels all over the place.
What kind of timeline is it before that starts happening?
I would imagine probably within the first 3 years.
Okay.
So it's a very short time span before that'll start happening.
Right after, conveniently, your manufacturer's warranty wears
Of course. Yep. Always. That's why whenever you buy a big screen TV and you put a lot of money into it, you should always get the extended warranty.
Yeah.
On computers, it's not worth it because you can get your computer fixed for cheaper than the extended warranty. But when it comes to TVs, you always want to get it.
Okay.
Unless you're buying, a cheap TV on the very low end, maybe it might not be worth it price-wise.
Sure.
But I definitely strongly, advocate and consider it.
Do those red pixels progressively get worse? I mean, you said that they start off kind of small. You might not notice them, and as the problem progresses, they get a little bit bigger.
Yes, they will. A lot of the times, you'll just turn your TV on one day, and it'll just be there. Other cases, it'll start slow. You'll see did I just see a couple of red pixels in there? And you'll call somebody in to check and make sure you're not seeing things.
Sure.
But before you know it, they'll be all over the place, and it'll actually start bleeding through. Even when you don't have a black screen on there, you'll actually start seeing it on white screens and stuff like that. So the other problem with plasmas is a thing called burn-in, which is where if you have the same image on that TV consistently, it'll eventually burn it into the TV. Like if you're watching Fox News or CNN or